Hey guys, Quentin here, coming at you with another deck profile, and this time we're doing my long-awaited Monarch deck profile. I decided to make another build of Monarchs because I like them a lot, and because my Banish or Macro Monarchs are kind of dead now because of the ban list. I decided to play something different, and this works just as well, or maybe even better. So let's go ahead and get right into it. This is my Scapegoat Monarch control deck, mostly just Monarch control. This deck relies on Scapegoat and cards like Creature Swap and Enemy Controller. So let's go ahead and get right into it. First off, I'll play Triple Caius. Probably my favorite Monarch. Definitely my favorite. Probably the best Monarch. Tribute summon and banish a card in your opponent's side of the field, and can also burn for 1,000 if it's a dark. And Triple Ryza, definitely the second best. It's kind of like Compulse, so the top of your deck gets rid of problem monsters and problem cards on the field, similar to Caius. And I play two Thestalis, the third best. You can ditch a card from your your opponent's hand, and it burns for 100 times that if it's a monster times its level. So if you hit a Trag, that's pretty good. It can burn for games, so yeah, it's pretty good. And then my boss monsters, I play one Plasma. This is a walking skill drain, and it takes one of their opponent's monsters and equips it to this guy, so pretty good. And you can tribute the tokens for this because it's a special summon. And then one Reptilian Vatsky. This card is pretty much it's a Draco Sack killer, and you can tribute to your tokens, and you can destroy a monster on their side of the field. I believe it's a monster. Yes, you could target one face-up monster on their side of the field and destroy it. 26 beater. So these are my two beaters of the deck. Two big monsters. And then on to the rest of the supporting cards. Triple Battle Fader. Very crucial card. Stops OTKs and it's tribute material. And then to the draw power cards. And a stall factor. Cyber Valley. It can stall for games, draw power, you can tribute it, or you can banish itself when it's being attacked, draw a card, end the battle phase, I believe that is. Yeah, end the battle phase. Or if you have a Scapegoat token, you could banish this and banish the token and draw two cards. Having these in double summon, two of these in double summon really works. And then triple card D. It is free draw power, and it's Veiler bait, because if they Veiler it, then you can double summon tribute it. And then this is the Synchro tuner area. Two Plague Spreader Zombie. Really good card. Opens up a lot of plays. You can also tribute it, and then you can even bring it back later. Use its effect, bring it back, and you can tribute it again if you need to. Has two really good effects, or uses. You could tribute material, or you can use it as synchro material. So, and then two Veilers. Again, it's a synchro tuner, and you can negate effects. So that's the monster lineup. And then we go on to the really meaty part of the deck, where this deck gets really good. Triple Scapegoat. Obviously, this is the reason the deck works. You use your scapegoats. The second reason why the deck works really good, Enemy Controller. This has really good plays. You can use Soul Exchange with this to tribute one of your opponent's monsters and then take the other monster, or you can do it with your Scapegoat tokens, take their monster. Creature Swap works with the tokens. Put your token attack mode, swap it over, take their monster, crash into the token. Soul Exchange. This is a really versatile card in this deck. You can Soul Exchange their opponent's monster and tribute it, or like I said, you can use it with Enemy Controller, and you can even use it with Epidemic or Deck Devi if you run them in the deck or not. I use them in the side deck. So if you're playing against Evil Swarms, you could tribute their Evil Swarm and then use Epidemic, and then call traps, because that's a really trap heavy deck, and it works really good. And then because this deck's a little slow, you want to be able to stall, Triple Swords Revealing Light. Really good card. It's MST bait. And I play 2 double summons. This helps out with the Saki plays. If you have 2 Caius, you can tribute for Caius, double summon, tribute for Caius again, and then just get rid of lots of stuff. 2 Pod Dualities, somewhat a slow deck. Pod Duality really helps out. And then 1 day apiece. Again, stalling and draw power. And then I play, this is my only trap, I play Starlight Road. You can play Treacherous Trap Hole in this deck if you really want to, because it's like no traps. But 1 Starlight Road because dark holing your tokens kind of sucks. Mirror Force with all your tokens really sucks. You need the tokens on the field. So 1 Starlight Road. If you want, and you can play, the Huge Revolution is over, so they can't Solemn Warning this card because of the whole special summoning effect. But I do run Starlight Road in the extra deck, or Starlight in the extra deck, so this kind of helps out a lot. So going to the extra deck, lots of synchros in here. So 1 Formula Synchron because it is possible and it's really good. 1 Hyper Librarian because there's a lot of synchro summoning on here, and it's just a level 5 option. 1 Armades, really Saki card. 1 Cataster. Another Saki card. 1 Iron Chain Dragon. I really just put this in here because it's a decent level 6 option that I have. I don't really have anything else, but it's a decent level 6 option. I use this to go into it and then combo it with Plague Shredder Zombie, and then bring them back and then go into an 8. It just helps out bringing out the 8s. 1 Fairy. Ancient Fairy Dragon, an extra normal summon, and you can get rid of a field spell card, so yeah. Another staple, Black Rose Dragon, just blow up the field. For rank 8s, level 8s, got the Crimson Blader. Pretty much staple in like every deck now that uses Synchro. Black Rose Dragon because it blows stuff up. Stardust Dragon because it stops people blowing up stuff. And 1 Star Eater because it can happen. The Star Eater, really Saki card. Plague Spreader Zombie makes this possible to get into. I've gotten to it multiple times against my buddies, so yeah, very good Saki card. Too easy to get out in some decks. And then we got the rank 6s. We got Exabeetle, gets over problem cards. 1 Photon Strike Bouncer. Negate stuff. 1 Ptolemy to recycle or compulse something on the other side of the field. And 1 guide to overlay these guys. You hardly ever go into these, so I only play 3, obviously. I only play 3. Hardly ever go into these guys, but it's mostly going into these guys if I even go into them at all. And this is just beater, because it's really good against... If you give them a token in defense mode, you can just straight up attack it. So, that's it. Oh wait, I forgot one more thing. The side deck. These are just some random cards that are pretty good to play in here. It's not really a side deck, I guess you can play. But 1 Guardian Sphinx, really good card against like spammy decks. Tribute set it and then flip, and then all their monsters go back to their hand. So yeah, really good. 1 Vanity's Emptiness. It slows down a lot of decks. Jinzo because it's a Royal Decree monster. Really good. 1 Eradicator. You can also play Deck Devi because it combos really well with Soul Exchange. So you can Soul Exchange their monster if it fits the requirements of the card, and then yeah, it's good. It works as a smashing ground, plus you get this effect off, so... 2 Royal Decree, because there's no like traps in this deck, and this deck really sucks against trap-heavy decks, so yeah. 2 Imperial Iron Wall, even though I am playing Caius, you just want to stop those E-Dragons, yeah. 1 Vanity's Emptiness, same thing for... what's his face? Vanity's Fiend, same reason. 1 Macro Macro Monarch, or yeah, 1 Macro Cosmos, and 1 Defisher, because these decks really don't get hurt by banishing stuff. So, and 2 MST to get rid of stuff. So, and then you got your tokens, all of my precious My Little Pony tokens. But other than that, that is it. Let me know what you think about the deck. It's a really fun deck. It can be pretty competitive, I suppose. I mean, I took it to locals and didn't do too bad. People were surprised to see this kind of deck because they were like, oh, Monarchs are kind of dead now because the macro thing, and not that many people really play Frog Monarch. So, but yeah, this deck is really, really fun. So yeah, let me know what you think. Make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.